at pageants and being backstage, the atmosphere can be sometimes tense and chaotic. People are extremely talented, so very, very, very patient. It's something that I've never seen before in a pageantry system, and nothing less than I expected. I truly expected to find something, my heart's content, to find something else, and to find it just in the contestants. These are the best of the best. These are the cream of the crop, and they're all here, and I'm so happy to be with each and every one of them.
That was our signal that we have about a minute left.
Okay.
Is there anything that we haven't touched on that you would like to talk about? Or
Oh.
anything like you'd like to tell us that we haven't asked?
Let me think. No, I think that we've covered quite a bit.
If you're not successful in getting the crown, will you come back?
I just might do that. Yes, I feel like, again, it was a learning curve for me. This is not my first day at the rodeo, and for me to come and put a package together was quite an achievement.
Well, great.
And
Yeah.
Good luck to you, all right?
Thank you very
All
much.
right, we'll
You
see you
have
later
fun.
on.
Thank you.
Take care.
Pleasure, sir.
You have a good time.
Good luck. Thank you.
There, how are you?
Hi there, good afternoon.
I'm Steve.
Nice to meet you, Steve.
All right.
Hi there.
Mary,
Hi,
nice
Mary.
to meet you. Thank you.
I'm Vicki.
Hi, Vicki.
Thank you.
Hi, honey.
How are you, honey?
Good, honey. Hot chocolate.
I'm Spencer.
Nice to meet you, Spencer.
Thank you.
For your consideration, I have presented to you my resume for applying for the job of Miss America 2006.
Don't back up too far, you're gonna hit it's a trick right there, so kind of take up.
Thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
Do you mind if I have a seat?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
Prefer that you do.
Give us a little background and we'll pick it up from there.
Sure. Again, my name is Sam Waits. I give the illusion of Samantha Lynn. I have been in the art of female impersonation since 1998. I have studied the America system for the past 4 years, actually competing in the past 3, which I was here in 2002, I believe, or 2003. Learned a lot. Was very impressed with the transformation from male to female while still remaining a male. My other jobs, I am a residential manager for developmentally handicapped children. I have 12 under my care, as well as a proud father of a 3-year-old. My life is an open book. Please feel free to ask me any questions.
And all these responsibilities, a lot of them are for a child of your own.
Yes,
How
it is.
would you be able to fulfill your duties as Miss Gay America, which include a lot of traveling and commitments there?
Yes, it does. And actually, with the love and support of my family and the ability to spend any time that I want with my child, you know, traveling with me because my family can come along and be here as well with me, or anywhere in that case, to have my daughter here. With the love and support with them, I'm able to do that.
Do you have her here at this?
I do not have her at this time. She is actually having some medical complications where she's in the hospital with my mother right now.
It's a little extra straight.
Yes, it is.
She's okay though.
Yes, she's doing very well. Very, very well.
Having competed in this pageant before, what effects, good or bad, do you think that the new ownership will have on the Miss Gay America pageant?
Honestly, I think it's going to grow. I think new, fresh blood to express more throughout the system, try new things, create new categories, which they've already started doing. It's going to grow leaps and bounds, and I'm very excited to be a part of it.
What makes you happy?
Being the center of attention makes me happy, and being around my daughter. My daughter is my pride and joy. That is one thing that I absolutely love, is being with her every single day. And it's killing me that she wasn't able to come with me on this trip.
So you got last night under their belt. How do you feel?
Honestly, I felt very, very well about last night. 2:30 in the morning doing talent, you know, the last one. It was a little, you know, after all night long, it's a little exhausting. But I gave it my all. I felt that I came here with a complete package. And I'm very, very proud of what I've done last night.
How did you choose your talent for this dinner?
Talent is a fun category for me, honestly. I wanted something very different, something that wasn't dancing, something that wasn't very comedy, but then again, it all ties in together to keep the attention, something high energy. And I love Broadway. And that's why I chose Annie, Get Your Gun.
So
very catchy song. I can do better.
It does. Everybody catches on with that. Anything you can do, I can do better. And then they want to argue.
Do you have a partner?
No, I do not. I am single. My main focus is on my child, education, molding that child to what I believe, you know, a great person should be.
How do you, what criteria do you use to select your female attire?
I stay up on the trendy part of it. Being a makeup artist, I'm around high fashion industries constantly. And I keep an eye out and add a little flair every time to make it to the drag extreme is where I take it to.
If you had one word to describe yourself, what would that word be and why?
Outgoing. There's never a point in time when I stop. I'm always there to better myself, to better prepare myself.
Do you feel like there's anything that sets you apart from the other 49 contestants?
We are all here doing the same thing. And I feel that myself, I carry myself with high respect. And that is one thing that I have noticed that some of the contestants don't do. And it kind of bothers me because everybody is different. Everybody should carry themselves with respect and higher standards. And sometimes you don't see that. Sometimes people get down on themselves, and that really bothers me.
Like they're too critical of themselves, their
Yes.
performances or whatever.
Yes, like the complications that happened last night. That things happen. You have to move on. You know, be a professional.
Symbol of excellence, what does that mean to you?
Symbol of excellence is someone that you respect, someone that when they walks in the room, you give them your utmost attention. That is very professional, that is on time, that can be a leader. That is what a symbol of excellence is to me.
To be Miss Gay America, there are a lot of administrative duties that you have to deal with. Can
Yes.
you name some of those for us?
Oh, of course. Punctuality. Punctuality, being professional, staying above and beyond the game, always having fresh new ideas, interacting with the contestants, making sure that they're prepared, make sure that there's nothing that they need or direction, make sure that they know the rules or if something is a little iffy. Always being available to anybody for any questions, any contestant or promoter.
Do you have much experience dealing with promoters?
Yes, I have. I have been involved with several different pageantry systems as well as in different pageants itself. And honestly, I have the utmost respect for promoters with all the drama and the things that they have to deal with.
That was our signal that we have about a minute left. Is there something that we haven't touched on that you would like to say to us or ask us before you have to go?
No, I honestly, I don't. I think we've covered quite a bit.
Ready for the next few days?
I'm actually, yes, I am. I'm very excited. The categories that I selected, that I was given last night by choosing my number, it actually played very well. That's kind of the way I wanted it to happen, and I'm very, very happy of the way everything is falling this week, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait until Sunday.
See you later.
Well, thanks.
Thank you so much.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I enjoyed it. You have a good time.
You too. Thank you. Hope you enjoy watching this all.
Step on that little girl.
I will. That's where I'm on my way now.
All right, Jacob.
Hi.
Hello, David, I'm Steve.
I'm Dave.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm
as
Mary.
well.
Vicky.
Nice to meet you, as well as you.
Spencer.
Nice to meet you too.
And just be careful of the, there we go.
I'm Dave Curran, and I am female illusionist Anita Dixon.
Let's see. Just give us a little brief bio, and then we'll take it from there.
Okay. I come from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, where I've been a resident there for about 4.5, 5 years now. I've only been in the pageant system for about 6 months. Started back in May with my city prelim into the state prelim, and then here. I have a family of one brother, one sister, mom and dad, who are all very supportive. I work for a retail management position. I'm 25 years old, and I have a little puppy named Jamie, which I love to death.
And miss.
and miss very terribly, very much. Very much.
We're all
Little beagle.
We're all going through that.
Yeah,
right now,
little beagle terrier. She was a rescued pup from North Carolina, and her pup. The pups were found in a field, and so she was my little baby that I helped nurse back to health. So she's my little child.
Well, let me ask you a question, Dave. I had
Mhm.
6 months into the system, so what got you interested into doing all of this?
Actually, it was getting clout, getting some my name out there. I've been doing drag for about a year and a half, coming up on 2 years now. Doing it for the community, trying to help out the community by doing fundraisers. My first ever benefit show was for AIDS Walk in Harrisburg, which I raised $1,518 in 2 hours. Helping out the community.
Did you do it in heels?
Yes, I did. I did it all in heels, 12 different outfit changes in 2 hours.
Wow.
It was just the most exhilarating experience. But knowing that I needed to get some higher quality performers in my shows, knowing that I needed to have some clout, and I knew that the America system would help me get that, make contacts, great contacts through all the different performers and contestants. So I started in the system, worked my way up, and got myself prepared within a couple months, and then got myself my first city prelim. And then from there, worked with my promoter at the time, and worked with the up-and-coming promoters, the owner of the PA pageant system, and got to where I am today.
What makes you happy?
Makes me happy. Performing, being out on stage. Just the audience reaction, helping with my performances, doing benefit shows. It really helps the audience, seeing the joy on their faces whenever I'm performing. Seeing whenever I'm doing a comedy number, them laughing their heads off. Just making other people happy is making me happy.
Another question, what happened to you last night? Just really concerned.
Yeah, last night I had a blood sugar level problem. My sugar level just dropped out of me severely. I don't know what what caused it. I ate a lot yesterday. Also, my wig band was too tight because my hair was an updo and with a ponytail, and so we needed to have a wig band plus spraying it down and all just to keep it on because of some head spins. The headband was too tight and started cutting off circulation to my head, as well as my sugar level dropping. And just one thing compiled on another just kind of flatlined me. And if it wasn't for the help of Tetee, I was just in complete shock. I didn't know what to do, but I knew that I needed to go on. So,
You feeling better?
yeah, I'm hypoglycemic, and it just dropped. My sugar level just dropped out of me, just so quickly, and it hasn't happened like that in a long time. And I think it's a long pageant, and it's my first time here.
Excitement.
Yeah, excitement, and I think I needed to eat much more than what I did yesterday.
We're all going through that too.
Yeah.
One meal
But
a day.
yeah.
We're old though, so you got that on us, you know?
Thanks, Vicky.
Well, I think
You're
you
only
look at
as
us
old
and
as you
we're all
feel or act, because you'd be 50 and act like you're 2.
Yes. As Miss Gay America, there are administrative duties that you have to handle. Can you name a few of those duties for me?
A few of the duties that you would have to do as your Miss Gay America is going to every single preliminary to Miss Gay America, helping to run the next year's pageant, getting that set, making sure that all the rules and regulations for each of the preliminaries are being followed, just promoting Miss Gay America as well, trying to find more talent out there, trying to promote it to get more people into the system, because as we've seen before in the past, it's starting to dwindle a little bit. It needs to build more excitement up there. Those are some of the duties.
I think it's exciting this year, don't you?
Oh, very much exciting. Oh, definitely exciting. For me, it's a whirlwind ride.
Well, I think we all feel it in the air. It's just, it keeps building up and building up.
Exactly. We have some wonderful talents out there.
David, having gown and talent under your belt from last night and looking back at it today, is there anything you would change?
Well, I probably would have eaten more yesterday and probably not put the wig on a little bit that tight. probably last night. I think those are my two things. Evening gown I felt went really well for me. It's one of my hardest categories actually, and last night I felt very comfortable in the gown that I was in. It was just odd for me, like the table turned on me last night, where usually evening gown is my worst out of the two pageants that I've done in the America system. Evening gown was always my worst. But now, last night, I felt it was my better of the two categories.
How'd you select your gown?
How did I select my gown? I was given Andora Tetee's number, and just, I needed something that was going to be more movable. I found that the last two gowns that I wore Sequins Originals for my city preliminary. That was a little bit too old-fashioned, too stiff for me. And then I selected another gown that was given to me for an idea, and it was a black tuxedo gown, which I rented from Ingenue, which also made me a little bit, it was just so heavy. It was like, it's a very heavy liquid beaded gown. So finally I needed something that was a little bit more modern, a little bit more fun, a little bit more movable for me to make me feel more comfortable. And that's whenever they mentioned to me about stretch gowns, like the stretch fabric with the beading and jeweling on it. And it just made a world of difference.
Was that or not?
Yes, that was
Okay. That means we have about a minute or
Mhm.
less. Is there anything that we haven't touched on that you'd like to tell us today or ask us?
No, I'm just very proud to be here and be able to compete in the system.
If you do not win the crown, will you come back?
Of course I will, definitely.
Good.
Well, we wish you luck.
Thank you very
Good
much.
night.
Thank you.
Oh.
You all have a
Vicky
great
gets
day.
mean, you better get out of here.
I'm Steve.
Hi.
Very nice to meet
Hi,
you.
nice to meet
Hi,
you.
Vicky.
Hi. Hi, nice to meet you.
Spencer,
Hi.
how are you doing?
I'm Jeff Thompson, and I create the illusion of Atheena Voce. I'm contestant number 18.
Watch the microphone. And have a seat.
Thank you, thank you.
Just give us a brief bio. We'll take it from there.
Okay. Like I said, my name is Jeff Thompson. I create the illusion of Atheena Voce. I'm from Columbia, Missouri. It's right smack dab in the middle of the state. I moved there in 1994 when I moved there for college. It's the University of Missouri, Columbia, and I just kind of stuck around there. Currently, I work as a tailor at Downtown Alterations, and I'm the co-hostess of our weekly shows at the Soko Club. I guess that's about it.
How long have you been doing work as a tailor?
I started sewing in college. I was a theater student, and we had to take a construction class, and we could choose set construction or we could choose costume construction. And I started sewing then, and I've worked at the alteration shop for about 1.5 years now. So before that, I ran the Columbia Montessori School. So I was the administrator there and felt that I needed to do a little more artistic thing with my life, so got out of that. But
Tell me something that you handle administratively at the school that was, that would highlight your administrative abilities since it's so
Right.
important in this system.
Right. Well, administratively, I've had to do a lot administratively. Last year, my qualifying title for Miss America was Miss Missouri. We did, of course, I had all those prelims to take care of, and there was a lot going on with that. We did a lot of changes within the Miss Missouri system. As far as the Montessori school goes, I started as the assistant administrator. The main administrator had left, and I was interim administrator for about 3 months. And so for that 3 months, it was the fluctuation of the teachers changing and the new board members coming on and scheduling of the staff and, accepting new students and all the paperwork and all that kind of thing. So administratively, I've had quite a lot of experience, but.
What makes you happy?
What makes me happy? Being with my friends and playing with my dog. I have a little miniature pinscher. Her name's Lola. So we play, just having fun, being with my friends.
So where did your station?
When I started, I felt that I wanted to be kind of one of those one-name wonders, you know, Madonna or Cher or something, and I had found the name Voce, which is also a musical term meaning voice-like, and it just it wasn't working for me. So, you know, I started looking for things, and Atheena popped up, and Atheena is the goddess of wisdom. So when I'm put all together, I'm the goddess of wisdom and voice. So.
What obstacles did you have in preparing for this contest, and what did you do to overcome?
The biggest obstacle that I had this year was 3 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, my car suddenly quit, $3,600 worth of damage. And so that was kind of the big, oh my goodness. So I called my mom and I said, I have to use your van this week. So that was the overcoming, was relying on good old mom, you know.
Speaking of your mom, are they a very supportive family?
My mom is very, very supportive. My father is not supportive at all. I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. My sister is also very supportive. My brothers are not. My hometown is Shelbina, Missouri, which is northeast Missouri. Population 2,000. So,
Very
you know,
small.
very, very small. And what I always say about my family is I don't blame them necessarily for their ignorance. They were born there, they were raised there, they don't know anything but Shelbina, you know? So when I left there and went to Columbia, which was the big city, you know, not so much, but to people from Shelbina, that's what it seems like. You know, the big city was influencing me and so on and so forth. I've just kind of broken out. I'm the only one that's left Shelbina. I'm the only one that, you know, I'm kind of the oddball of the family, but, you know, I know what it's going to be like when I go back to visit. I know what they think. I know how they feel. I just try to be who I am. I don't hide who I am whatsoever. When they come to Columbia, Athena's picture's on the wall in the living room. I'm not going to take it down for them. I'm not going to pretend like I'm someone that I'm not. So.
Do you catch mom looking at your picture then?
Oh, my mom has come to one show, and she actually came last year when I was Miss Missouri. She came to a show and sat right on the front row. It was a big surprise for me. I walked out for my first number, and there she was sitting on the front row, and, you know, kind of had the big shock. But Mom and I are very, very close, and Mom is very supportive of what I do, but I know that she has to be supportive in a household where everyone else is not. So she's supportive in the way that she can be.
What'd you come up with the idea to impersonate Celine? Have you seen her in concert before?
I have not seen her in concert. I've, of course, watched every tape there is. I love Celine dearly. She was, before I even started doing drag, Celine was my girl. And the first time I was in drag, everyone was like, oh my God, you look just like her. So I've just kind of rolled with it, and I love her, so it's just kind of, it just kind of comes for me. I want very much to go see her. It's just financially, do I buy a gown or do I buy a ticket? So, you know.
Are you having fun so far?
Oh yes, oh yes. Yeah.
You do any other characters?
I do some Cher. I don't do she's kind of new for me. Cher's kind of new for me because, I don't know if you're familiar with Tamara Mahorning, but she does Cher, and she was my promoter last year as Miss Missouri, so on and so forth. I kind of gave her Cher, you know. I just felt like we performed so much together. Why are we trying to do the same thing? But I'm working on her. I'm trying to pull her out a little more. But Celine's.
I'm so old, I judged her when she was young.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's, our time is almost up. Is there
Okay.
anything that you would like to touch on that we haven't asked that you'd like for us to know, or that you'd like to know about us before your interview's over?
Well, I would just like to say that I know I came this year not expecting to win. I came this year expecting to learn something new, expecting to get feedback on what I can do to become a better entertainer and what I can do to be crowned Miss Gay America at some point.
So that means you would return again.
Oh, very much so. I'll be here 11 times like Charity if I need to. That crown is going to be mine one day, so.
Well, good luck.
Thank you very
We
much. I
enjoyed it.
appreciate your time.
No problem.
Thank you.
You have a safe afternoon. Watch if Vicky gets me.
Okay.
Colin.
Colin.
Steve, nice to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Hi.
Hi, Michael, good to see you.
Good to see you all.
Watch the, there you go. It's a trap.
Have a seat and give us just a little bio of yourself, and then we'll take it from there.
Sure. Once again, my name is Michael Collins. I bring the illusion to you guys, Andora Tetee. I did Cher last night and wore a blue evening gown, and I did Mary Poppins the night before. I'm from Baltimore City, where I've been living for the past 5 years. I'm really from a small, small town in Carroll County, far north of Maryland, where I have 2 brothers, 2 sisters, a mother and a father, where I was raised, Tawnytown. And there I went to a horticulture school for the study of plants and science. And now I work as a event planner, and I also do interior design on the side. I have my own show at the Hippo on Friday nights. And I'm really happy to be here in front of all of you, and I hope you guys are having a good time because I just love performing here.
We're blessed.
Thank
You
you.
seem to be quite involved into a lot of little different areas. If you're crowned Miss Gay America, how will you be able to handle those duties with all those positions that you're taking care of and holding at this time?
Well, since I'm my own boss, I can make my own schedule. So, you schedule around things. And as you pick up things, you need to let go of some others to continue, learning. I'm still young, I'm 26 years old, so I'd like to keep learning and grasping new things.
Did I hear last night from some of the descriptions that you either designed or had?
I do.
had
I
in
make
doing some
I make
gowns?
all of my own clothes, and I've made lots of clothes in the contest this year for other drag queens. I made one gown who was in my group. She was contestant number 17. I made her gown, and I did all of Truly Fabu's costumes. And when Sabrina White won, I did her opening costume and her mask. So I'm very happy to have lots of things and lots of creative costumes. That was really my favorite category, but we got rid of that. But I try to express it through everything else.
Yes. Did you pick the color that in your evening gown?
I did.
That's is breathtaking.
Oh, thank you very much. I designed my evening gown with Coco Vega. Yeah. Very fun. I love that.
What makes you happy?
What makes me happy? Rhinestones and sparkling and being on stage. Just like when the light hits you, it's just like, and then I feel very happy.
Michael, how did you choose your talent, and how did you prepare for it?
I saw the Cher show. I went to the Cher show, and I just saw her sparkling up there, and I was like, I want to sparkle like Cher. So that's what I did. I was like, some way I have to come out of the ceiling just like Cher did, because everybody was just like, and everyone was just took their breath away. Well, it took my breath away. So that's what I wanted to bring on to you guys. Just spectacular.
One word, describe yourself and why.
I would give anything to anyone that asks. So helpful. So I will help anyone, whatever they need. I give it to them. A lot of girls needed help this year, and I tried to help them as best as I could without skimping on my package.
There are 49 other contestants here. What sets you apart from them?
My creativity, I can do everything myself. I do my own hair. I can, from top to bottom, travel, book people to come into my show. I know all of that stuff, so.
What does the symbol of excellence mean to you?
Flawless in every way. Someone who just looks picture perfect when she gets out there. There's nothing troubling her. She can talk to the audience and just look like perfection on stage.
And when you think of that, who comes to mind? Who do you think of?
Well, I try to think of myself, and I try to be that person. So I try to be
as flawless as I can on stage and make, because you want the audience to feel like there's no problems when you're on stage. They're just looking at your clean lines and your beauty and your, just radiant. So I try to be. I feel so far away.
You can't go too far because of the family.
Oh yeah, I
That's
could
fine.
talk in the microphone.
You're fine. Having competed in the Miss Gay America pageant before, what effects, good or bad, do you think that the new ownership is going to have on Miss Gay America?
The reason I chose my evening gown this year is because we have new ownership, and I really feel that it's classic. So I took that chance. I know that